Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Alone in the Dark, and today we're gonna go through the glowing door.
You should not have come, Emily.
How do you know my name? Have we met?
In a manner of speaking. As a manifestation of Yermi's deepest desires, I am to you unfamiliar. Yet I know of you.
Are you Jeremy? Is that what you're saying?
I am only his subconscious thoughts. I cannot speak for his totality.
How come you have a Spanish accent? And what is this place? Is this Tarawea?
This is indeed the fabled convent of Tarawea, where Yermi goes to find peace during his sessions with Dr. Gray.
It's all fantasy then.
Based on the things he has read and seen.
And that includes you.
Yes. My name is Juan Luis Jorge. Yermi once read a book of mine. It stuck with him.
Can you help me break the pact with the Dark Man so we can leave Derceto?
Yermi doesn't want you to. He wants to honor his word to the Dark Man.
Why? What's the point? I don't understand what the pact is for.
The people of Derceto are calling upon evil to enter this world. Your uncle offered his soul to the Dark Man to contain this disaster.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense.
The pact will be fulfilled at dawn. As the sun rises, Yermi will forever be entombed in his sunken desert temple. As promised, the Dark Man shall quarantine and starve the evil inside Derceto.
What about all the patients and the staff?
They will not stand a chance.
That's unacceptable. How could Jeremy agree to this?
Desperation, of course. Yermi did not choose martyrdom lightly.
Well, nothing is lost yet. I'm sure I can find a way to break the pact and save Jeremy. And hopefully the people at Derceto. What even is this evil you're talking about?
I don't know much. I think some nightmarish entity from the bayou.
I'll just have to deal with that later. First, I have to get Jeremy out of his deal. What? Did you run out of arguments?
You're actually quite inspiring, Miss Emily. If we put Yermi's feelings aside, I would have to say I agree with you.
Really?
You might just be able to save the old man from himself. I think you should take a look in the convent library. Try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man.
Okay.
You should know that you won't be alone in those grand halls. The Dark Man has been reading those books for years.
He's here?
You'll have to be very careful.
Of course. I can be careful.
Good luck, Miss Emily.
Man, this figure of imagination of her brother is like, the Dark Man's here. And then he's also gonna try to razzle-dazzle her at the same time.
What is the Dark Man, do you know?
The Black Sun. The stalker among the stars. The crawling chaos. No. Neither I nor Jeremy knows what he truly is.
Pretty simple.
I'm worried this is how it starts. That this is just madness enveloping me.
I'm sorry. There is no compelling answer I can give you to dispel such doubts.
Well, I've put this off long enough. Take care, Juan.
You too, Miss Emily. I will cross my fingers and hope for the best.
Alrighty. Go check out our objective. Oh, nice.
As much as Emily wanted to soak in the comfort of Jeremy's dream and take a seat next to Juan under his Bodhi tree, she knew she couldn't stay. She had to visit the library and find information about Jeremy and his first meeting with the Dark Man.
Alrighty, but first, before we do any of that, we need to explore around here. Might be something we want. Maybe some goodies. Of course, it wants us to go through that door. Oh, okay, so when I played as Detective Carnaby, I thought this looked very familiar. I thought this was like that big old giant tree. But if you look over here at this water fountain, it's the same water fountain that we see in the Derceto building. So I'm assuming they either got lazy or it might be. Interesting. But you never know, they might have just gotten lazy. Last time I played here, there wasn't nothing in here, but I want to just make sure. Looks to be the case again. But I do think a lot of this stuff kind of like covers each other because we're back in another graveyard. But nothing. What's down there, I wonder? It'd be cool if you can check that out.
Oh.
It is a nice library. And I'm assuming every book is a memory. So maybe this is supposed to signify her uncle's brain. And it's like overgrown. Little foreshadow here.
There's something missing.
That's right. We gotta pick up an item. Check around here, see if there's any collectibles. The Great Library.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hartwood, now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar, an evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a room and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the prowler.
I always wanted to wonder why the librarian was invisible to the Dark Man. Like, is it because it's stone? You know, I never really fully understood why. Or maybe because there's so many, you know, fake librarians around here that the Dark Man's like confused. He's like, is this the one? Never to find the correct one with the key. Let's go in this little secret hidey hole.
Yeah. What's this?
Oh, there's some chess, checkers. I play checkers. I'm a king at checkers. Don't play me on chess though. I don't know how to play chess. But checkers, I got you. You know, I'll clean you out. That and Uno, but I haven't played Uno in forever, but I used to be pretty good at Uno. When I was a young lad. The key of Herbertus. After the suspended room was built, its key was given to the convent librarian Hubertus to keep Jeremy's darkest secrets safe from prowling eyes.
Oh no, it's the Dark Man.
You want to get away from this guy, let him kind of come towards you. Is he just going to chill there? Come on, figure it out. This guy like does not know where we're at. Which is fine. I was expecting him to like chase after us, but nope, doesn't want to. Yeah, he comes walking over here. We'll heal him. Is he gonna come? Is he gonna eventually pass over? Come on now. I'll say there's really no reason to come up here. We gotta draw him. Come on, you weirdo. He's being a pain in my butt, really. Maybe he's coming. He's gonna stay there, okay. Because I'm pretty sure we have to get around him. He's just chilling right here. The problem is we will take damage. Yeah, and he's coming. Does he see us? Come on. Because we'll die if we try to go by him. He'll kill us. Okay, finally. Is he? No, he's gonna stop right there, huh? I just go right around him. Go here, he's gonna be right there. If we walk right here, he's gonna turn around. Yeah. About to say, I know how he rolls. We just run in here, he'll be right there. And then you hide over here in the corner. And it's important, I think you have to wait for him. You just chill here for a second. When he starts turning around. can't see anything, but yeah, we can avoid them now. Pretty easy, you just have to like have dealt with him before. And if you have, then you're fine. And that should probably be the last time we see him, at least you don't have to run away from him right now. Let's see if there's anything of value. And there's another mold of that skull. Man, nothing. I am a little worried. I feel like, man, are we missing things? Like, are we missing that many of these items? Well, we are close to getting done, so it makes sense. We got most of the items, so. And of course, that's where we need to go. Time to open the door.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext shipping company pressing their contribution.
Emily!
Please, no.
I hope you found what you were looking for, Emily. I fear there is no going back.
He's in my head, Juan. His breath replacing mine.
You should not have come, Emily.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. Come, join me for some giggle water.
Ruth?
Oh, Miss Hotwood, don't tell me you've been out swinging without me.
Ruth, what is this place? Where are we?
Have you never been to the Maccabean before? Goodness me. Tell me, Miss Hotwood, have you ever considered going out for an evening?
Are we in New Orleans?
Oh, who can tell anymore? I just went inside the grand parlor and suddenly here I am.
The Grand Parlor? Can I get back to Derceto from here?
Are you sure you want to? We could stay here and drink the night away. How about a gin fizz?
If this is New Orleans, maybe I should go further. Find that magic show the book was talking about. But there was no address, just Prext Shipping Company.
Oh, is this about where Jeremy met the Dark Man?
How do you know about that?
Jeremy talked a lot about the Dark Man. I always felt a bit envious.
How so?
If an all-powerful entity showed me any interest, I'd at least hear him out. I'm sure he has plenty to offer.
I don't think you'd want that, Ruth. You're too sweet for such darkness.
Oh, please. What kind of blue nose do you take me for? I relish the darkness. I think it suits me.
You don't happen to know how to find the Prext Shipping Company, do you?
Of course. Their office is just over there.
Whoa, what happened?
You just got lucky. A bientôt, Mademoiselle Emily.
Hey, do you know where my uncle is?
No, but I bet you're close.
Matchbook. And the Crescent City.
New Orleans lies southwest of Derceto, along the great Mississippi River. Its old town, the French Quarter, or the Vieux Carré, is home of the proud and often rich Creoles. Wrapped around this center, you will find a large and eclectic city full of people, including the most mundane dock workers, reckless gangsters, jazz-crazed flappers, and of course, the mysterious voodoo people. At night, you can stand on the lakeside of Derceto and watch New Orleans glow like embers on the horizon.
What I have noticed about this game so far is that everyone is very nice to Emily. Like, that one guy in Jeremy's mind, like Jesus, like he saved her from the Dark Man, and when we played as Detective Carnaby, like he got attacked by the Dark Man and then he helped him. But in this scenario, like she gets helped before the Dark Man can even get his hands around her. And then the Dark Man enters.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds to witness the enigmatic Black Pharaoh. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear wherever he performed. It was the sort of thrills my father sought out, especially if there was a promise of electrical trickery. The Nolan's address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution in the morning papers. There were rumors of an Egyptian sarcophagus being a part of the act, something which kept me wondering how they had carried that up the seemingly endless stairs. The details of the showman's performance have almost been entirely replaced by dread, the kind that numbs and hides the terror of something unbearable. What is certain is that ever since that night, I can't remember a single day passing without seeing or sensing the presence of a dark man.
What's in that sarcophagus?
Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in the Great Library, they assisted a showman performing somewhere in New Orleans. It's somehow connected to Jeremy's introduction to the Dark Man. I'm sure I can find the address inside.
Alrighty, pretty simple. Front door, of course, is always locked.
It's locked from the other side.
The flyer title. Yeah, you think there should have been something else there? Maybe? Alright, let's go piss off some enemies here. Yep. There's one. You see me? Yeah, he does. Great. What I wanted. Oh my goodness, he's jiggly. I was a little worried. He took that flame with no issue whatsoever. We're definitely going to go over there last. And we have the crucifix, but we'll change to the ore. Reason why we're going to go there last is because I don't want to waste the ammo just yet. That's right, I forgot about him. Yep, took that fire damage. But at what cost for that, like, one bullet? Give me the map. New Orleans dock.
There's a way through the sewers. There has to be another way inside.
Come on, let me hit that bayo. And it's being stingy on me. You definitely want to kind of kill the enemies here. I don't think there's a benefit of avoiding them. Kind of hurts you on the long run. Being able to get like a Molotov would be useful though. Of course, don't miss them. And the reason why I want to kill all these guys is because later on we're going to get swarmed. So having less enemies is better. Okay, that door is locked, by the way. I'll say, let me up. Fortunately, there's nothing in there. That's an easy way of get a disease from that rusted metal, though. Was it like tetanus or something like that? Stevedore's key. I think there's one of the collectibles in here. That's probably the reason why you want to go in here. But since we got it with the detective, there's no reason for us to go in here. Except an enemy spawns in. I thought there was a Molotov. Can't see him because of the light. It's so bright. There we go. Shoot him in the head, and let's see if that fire damage gets him, because sometimes the fire damage will kill him. But I don't think so. I think we gotta put another one in them. I thought about using the shotgun shell, but I was like, nah. That would be a waste. I am a little worried though, we are low on ammo. Just glad we got some more pistol rounds because we're gonna need them. Well, at least they're gonna give us some more. Okay, so they get you set up.
All done.
Right, that's why you need the Molotov. Some basic enemies here. Oh wow. Like 2 for 1. Somehow 1 pistol round killed 2 enemies. Second thing you want to do is run in here, get this Molotov. Yep, one of them almost snuck up on me. Oh, get the shotgun. There we go. We didn't take no damage. That was close. Very close. Spooked me a tiny bit. But now that we've done all this and we had enough ammo, we can come over here, get a little foreshadow of our next weapon that we're gonna get. Take this Molotov. Probably could have waited, but once we get around this corner, there's a guy. My goodness, them big roaches. You know what? We really don't need to use ammo here. I think I can beat this guy with the ore. My goodness. That broke easy, though.
Now what's this?
Alright, so right here, we get machine gun ammo. So now we know what to look forward to. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else over here. That's why I was like, we'll just deal with him last. Save us a little bit of the heartache. Let's say, what makes all that noise? And of course, there's two rats here. They're just chilling, having a good time, living the best life. You know, what's wrong with living in the sewers if you're a rat? Pretty easy. Now, the last time I played this area, I killed this guy, like, off the bat. But I wonder, if we let him live, will he sneak up behind us? That's what I kind of want to know. It's another one of those spider-looking things that we will not fight until later on, which is weird. Come on now. I think he was, like, sitting down. You might be able to like, sneak around this guy a little bit. Okay, he's dead. And we avoided that one guy. Now, is he gonna get up now? Nope, he just chills there. So you can avoid that guy completely. Of course, it's very important that you pick up a lot of ammo here.
All right. I made it inside the warehouse. Now let's find that address.
You should, at some point, after picking up like your third box of pistol rounds, you should have some sort of understanding that there might be an attack coming up, you know? Might be something nasty gonna happen in this room. Especially when it like fills you up on all your health. You know what? Actually, give me that fire poker. The only good thing that it's just in time for you to get a new weapon.
Why couldn't Ruth come with her and help her out, Emily thought. She really didn't want to be alone anymore. At least Emily was back in New Orleans again, in front of the warehouse of the Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in the library, she should find the address to where Jeremy first met the dark man inside.
Almost forgot about the objective.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Now, to be honest, I would buy a Tommy gun in real life. If I can get a hands on like a legitimate Tommy gun, ooh, I'd be living in heaven. Such a unique weapon. All his things.
Our ship was raided while in dock. All of his things were recovered, but blood was shed. Several men were carried into the Mississippi River and drowned by ones who live in the deep. All items have now been signed and delivered. Now let's keep the papers safe. What is left? Later is right. And hell is back again.
So pretty simple. This is the code to get into the safe. 453. Which I think ends up being 4 again. Pretty simple there. Molotov. We're going to stop here today, though. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links below. Next time we'll open up the safe, and then we'll figure out what's going to happen down there.